Hello, good morning everyone. I hope you're having a good morning. Today is 13th of November. So we're going to start analysis with the chart on our screen. This is Euro USD. Sorry, this is GBP USD. So this chart is a sell. Somehow we do expect a rally to the lower side. We have like a range. That's the channel which we've just drawn. We had a resistance at this point. The price continued down. It retraced back up to this point. Then there was this move to the lower side. So we have this as a support. We have this as a resistance. We have this as a support, and then we have this as a resistance. So as it is now, we do expect a move to the lower side. We expect price to continue to the lower side up to the trend line which we have at the very bottom, up to this trend line here. So if you're on this chart now, expect this move to the upper side to be just a retracement, pullback, and should not go beyond this level 1.31560. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be looking for sell positions, especially if the price can come back up to this point. So that's it for GBP. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD so far, the price is consolidating. If you look at the weekly chart, you'll see what I'm saying. So you draw horizontal level here, you draw another one from the bottom like this. If you do it like this, you can see that we actually have some range. The price is within 1.19062. We also have 1.16184. So if the price breaks and closes beyond this level, if the price breaks and closes above 1.19189, if the price does something like this, a break above, we'll wait for a pullback before we can continue upwards. So this will be the ideal place to look for a buy from. This is a good place where if you want to trade this symbol, you're supposed to be expecting a breakout, a retracement, and then a continuation to the upper side. So the next chart I want us to look at USD Poi. This chart has been a sell for some times, but just recently the price moved massively to the upper side. If you check the daily chart, you'll see what I'm saying. We have something like this. This is a very good trend line from the top. We also have another trend line from the bottom. So we had a buy, we had a buy, we had a buy, then the price came down, it pulled back again up, but it's still being contained by the upper trend line. So this remains to be the correct place to look for a sell from. The trend line which you have at the very bottom remains to be the correct place. So this remains to be the correct place to look for a sell from. We just want a pullback, a second pullback after the first one, which you consider this to be this is like the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth, the sixth, or the seventh one. If the price pulls back up to that point, then this should be an ideal place to look for a sell from. So technically we'll just be waiting for a sell when the price comes back to this level. So the next symbol I want us to look at is Brent oil here. So Brent oil, so far yesterday we expected as a continuation to the upper side. We did expect price to proceed to the upper side after the price broke beyond 43.601. While the price was here, we were actually looking for just a pullback and then a continuation to the upper side. So instead of that, the price actually closed below. This is a pin bar. This is a bearish continuation candle, which means the price may likely continue to the lower side. So on this chart, expect price to continue down up to 41.774, which is here. So expect price to move down up to this level, which is going to give us the correct place to look for a buy from. And in case the price pulls back up above 43.601, then this will be the correct place to look for a buy from. The next chart I want us to look at is SP500. So this chart too is upwards. Whatever we said yesterday remains true. We still expect price to break above the resistance level which we drew yesterday. We have a resistance level around 3588.2. So we want price to clearly ascend beyond this level, retrace back, and then continue to the upper side. So we want price to break above, retrace back before continuing to the upper side. The next chart I want us to look at, and the last one for the day, we'll look at gold. So gold is a sell. We had a very good trend line here. We had another trend line from the bottom. Then we said that the move which you saw to the upper side, this one, was actually a false breakout. The entire move which we saw to the upper side, the break above and then the pullback, this is actually just a false breakout. So as it is now, we want a clear retracement back to this trend line so that we can pick a sell position, expecting that sell to push us up to this support. So I hope this makes sense. This remains to be our sell place. We just want price to pull back nicely up to this point so that we pick a sell when the price is here up to the trend line which we have at the very bottom here. We do have a level here, another level. We have a level there. We also have a level at this price. We have another level at this price. There is another level at the top. Then you have another one which is here. So if the price moves down, we want maybe struggling around 1859.75. The next place is 1810.34. If the price breaks beyond all this, then we do expect a continuation much lower. So thank you very much, and that should bring us to the end of today's session. We'll meet again on Monday at the same time. So thank you. See you.